Hey, SallyBC here, and today I'm doing a video on the Transformers Studio Series 86 #1 Deluxe Class Jazz. So here he is in his Porsche mode, I think. I think he's a Porsche. And I've got to say, it's a pretty nice car mode. The white is actually pretty good on this figure. The 14 here on the side, I believe, is a mixture of both his G1 and G2 numbers. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Maybe it's a 1 and a 4 or something, I don't know. The blue stripe, the blue and red stripes going down the front, or the top and the front is quite nice. See, there's a little bit of chipping there due to transformation. The Autobot symbol on the front here, it's got the white underneath it. I guess that means the white is part of the symbol. There's this silver and blue detailing on the front, as well as this red going around the front. The wheels, it rolls quite nicely. Not so well on paper, but yeah. And it's got this translucent blue roof. And the whole thing is translucent, not just the windows. So that's a shame, because it can be quite brittle. As you can see here, there is a crack. That is why I haven't pushed this all the way down. Because this is supposed to click into place, but that can cause this to crack. You can see out the back that the feet are hanging out, which isn't the best, but I think it's not that big of a deal to really worry about it. Then you've got the spoiler at the back, which looks, it looks alright. Now there is some weapon storage in this mode. See, there's this port on top. You can take the gun and it can just plug in there. Like that. I'm not going to push it all the way in, again due to the brittle clear plastic. And it's also got pegs on the other side, on either side, so you can plug it in like this as well. You can actually fold down the foot and plug the gun into here and get it like this, which is kind of silly, but it works, I guess. It could be some weird exhaust pipe. And full size comparison, here he is, as always, next to Earthrise Optimus Prime. And here he is next to another Deluxe car former, Kingdom Sideswipe. Now, moving on to transformation, the first thing you're going to want to do is take these side panels here and just unclip them here. You can see that there's that little hole and that peg there. Same on this side. Then you want to come to the back. This piece detaches from there. You want to be careful since it's translucent clear plastic. Translucent clear plastic, yeah, that's the same thing. Well done. Then there's a double hinge here. These will move up. There are little pegs there that you might not be able to see. They go into holes just here. I want to split them apart first. Just tab into place like that. And then you want to fold out the foot, and then this will swivel down. Fold out the foot, that will swivel down like that. And that is the legs done. Now moving up to the top here, you're going to want to just move this piece back on a double hinge. Come to these side pieces. These will move out like this. And then you're going to want to take this piece here and just push it in like that. The head will move up, and then this bit here scrapes along this piece, which is why there is a bit of paint chipping. Move these up out of the way. Take this silver piece here and just spin this around. I'm going to move this down a bit, and there are these grooves here with these little pegs that will go into place just like that. Move the arms down. Come to the backpack. I'm going to move these inwards like this. That will give you enough space to move this down on this double hinge. And then these will just fold onto the back like that. And fold down like that. Then you come to the hands. Or the forearms, just flip out the hands. Twist it around. And same on this side. And there is Jazz in his robot mode. So Jazz looks pretty good in his robot. Oh, well, will you look at that? He's got a super loose knee. Anyway, Jazz actually does look pretty nice in his robot mode. The white and the black does work really well with each other. On camera, it doesn't look great because the light sort of blasts it out or whatever. But I think it looks quite nice. He does have a bit of a backpack with all this translucent clear plastic and stuff. So, yeah, it's not great. You could just, like, pull it off if you really wanted to. You know, you wouldn't be able to transform it anymore, but it's something you could do. He would then have a very hollow back. The paint on this guy's pretty good. He keeps the paint that was on the front of the car, but he also has a pretty nicely painted head with that pretty cool visor and a completely painted actual face. And the legs have got some silver on them, and the crotch has some blue. But the rest of him is a bit unpainted. Like, the arms look a little bare. I think the feet, yeah, the feet are completely painted silver as well. I don't think this piece is painted. Well, no, it must be, right? You couldn't cast in that colour, could you? Well, whatever. It's probably painted. So for articulation, he's got a ball joint at the head that can move all around like this. He's got a swivel at the arm, so it can move all the way around. The arm moves out, which looks a little weird. There is a swivel at the bicep, I guess. Is that the bicep? I think so. Then there's a 90 at the elbow, and there's nothing at the wrist except this inward movement like this. There is a waist swivel, which is impeded by the backpack, but if you move it out the way, then he gets a full range of motion. The legs can move forward that far and back that far. There is a swivel here at the thigh. The legs can move out that far. And there is a bend at the knee, but if you detach it, there is a double bend like that. And then there is an ankle pivot as well. Now for size comparison, here he is next to Earthrise leader Optimus Prime and Kingdom Deluxe class Sideswipe. So of course, earlier I showed you his gun. So here it is. It is white painted silver, if it will focus. There we go. Some nice detailing, kind of hollow, but that's sort of part of the detailing. And this just goes in his hand like that. And you can get him into some pretty cool poses holding it. Just like every other Studio Series figure, Jazz comes with a backdrop, and this is of Moonbase 2. In conclusion, Jazz is a really nice figure, even despite the cracking wing shield. But that's about it for this video. My socials will be linked in the description. So I guess that's salut, BC, out.